Hello, my name is Mr. Cam. I am with you today with a famous Twitch streamer. This is Yaka. Thank you for coming, this is Yaka. Now,
That's good.
now, tell me a little bit about yourself. This is Yaka.
It's not much to know about me except hmm, I, I like steak. I don't know. like I don't know what I could say. I guess I've always loved I don't know gaming and stuff like that. It's mostly been how do I put this? Ever since I was a little girl, I've always played games like Halo and stuff like that. But then as soon as VR and stuff like that was introduced, all of a sudden I was like, I kind of want to try that. So I started playing this and I started doing streams for it. So I am where I'm at now.
Yeah, speaking of Twitch, tell me, what inspired you to start your Twitch channel?
Uh, hmm. Truthfully, I was sitting down and I was watching somebody else on Twitch, and then I was like, I want to do that because I love playing. I love making other people happy and stuff like that, and playing games for them, making them laugh and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I want to do that. I want to try that, and so it just worked.
Yeah, give it up for a person that wants to make everybody happy. Now, tell me, do you enjoy music, Mrs. Yanka? I heard you.
Yes, yes, I do.
Would you say that you make music? That's what I heard. Unless
Yes, I do.
you do, really? Tell me, have you managed to make big hits upon your music? Got some people listening?
Yeah, just kind of. Yeah. I can't say much about that really at all, but because classified, if you want to say. But
Ah,
I will say I did catch some good attention about it.
yes, I heard. I heard a big company was interested in your work. Is that true?
Yes, that is.
Yes, a company that has other amazing musicians, even famous ones. How do you feel about that?
I think you could just say, yeah, I feel great, mostly.
Yeah, yes. Well, Mrs. Yanka, I do hope that you become famous one day. Who knows what bright future might come out you. Now, if you don't mind, I want to ask you some a personal question. Uh, how is your family about? Tell us a little bit about your family. Not like really sensitive stuff. Just tell us a little bit about your family.
Mm, oh, I will say I have a great mom and a lovely grandparents. My mother mostly takes care of me because she's a sweet, lovely lady. So I want to be straight. She never gave up on me, even though I was a bit of an idiot as a kid sometimes. But I guess you would say my family's great.
Yes, not only a famous Twitch streamer, but also a family person. Now, let's speaking of Twitch. I heard that you have friends on Twitch that are also Twitchers, not just like normal people like you, like lower followers, but people with like lots of followers. Tell us, how did you manage to meet them?
So basically, I was sitting there one day and I was like, I want to grow my channel. So I was sitting there just randomly joining random servers and stuff like that. And that's when they had sat there and then they just added me and was like, "Yo, you want to be friends?" And I was like, "Huh?" So we just talked a little bit and it just came to be, and I was at that point, I was just grateful at that.
Hmm. Yes, yes, it seems like even bigger Twitch streamer can help the little guys out on the platform. Um, Now, I'm kind of running out of questions, so I'm hoping that you might share a little bit about, like your fellow, like, for example, what you have a Discord, right? With a
Mhm.
server and everything.
Mhm.
So tell me, what got you into that? The Discord. Was it because of your Twitch? Was it because of hanging out with friends? And also, you do have a lot of people in your Discord.
No, it wasn't that actually. I was sitting down one day and I was on this app called Reality, which is a app that I actually still do use today. Like it's called
Mm.
it's called Reality. It's a VTuber app. And that app right there has made me think in the back of my head. I was like, you know what? All these other people are putting in their like communities and stuff like that. Maybe I should grow my own community. And that's when like lots of people started joining in and just flooding in, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll just let this server grow.
Yes. Now, you have about a small amount of fans on Twitch. Let me tell you, is there anything that your fans should know about you? Nothing, hopefully too serious. Hopefully.
No, nothing that I know of.
I don't know, like, have your fans ever asked you what your favorite food, color, simple questions to get to know their Twitcher?
No, they don't really ask anything. Usually just sit and watch. I mean, we have small chats, but they don't really ask anything. They usually just talk about the game. That's about it.
Hmm. Here's another question. How do you feel about other Twitchers? The people that have higher fans and followers than you. Do you feel like you're in a small pond, like a small fish in a big pond?
Uh, Well, kind of, but I don't let that get me down for the most part. I usually just sit there and I'm like, okay. So I got a tiny bit of followers, but that's okay because the only thing that I'm there for is to have fun and make people laugh and stuff like that. I'm not really there to like become big, I guess you could say, but you know, I want to be like a little small one. Multiple other streamers have sat there and told me like, "Yo, you can grow it like this, you can do that." I'm like, "No, I'd rather just grow it the way that I'm doing it. I'd rather be small fry."
Do you watch any famous Twitch streamers streams? Like
Yes, I
Benji.
do.
Ooh, which ones? I'm curious.
There's Kenji, there's Shoto, there's also what's his name? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I cannot think of his name. Oh my goodness. His name was like Clear Skies. There it is.
Hmm. Well, there is a lot of Twitch streamers out there. Now here's a here's an important question. Uh, hmm, you know what? I seem to forget. What was it again? Oh, right. Is there any? Hmm, I'm sorry. This is actually my first time being an interviewer. Hmm, ah, seems like I'm out of questions. Well, thank you for joining our interview. This is Yuki. I really appreciate it. And if you want any other Twitch streamers or any famous YouTubers to want me to interview, then comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you for joining our show.